Hey y'all, it is a gorgeous day out, and I want to take this time to discuss devaluing, right? So, in a narcissistic relationship, it starts off with love bombing, and then it goes to devaluing, and then it goes to discarding, and then there's usually a Hoover attempt after that. And then the cycle repeats, right? So you'll meet a narcissist and they'll be like, oh my God, you're the best thing since Swiss cheese, blah, blah, blah. This is amazing. I love you. Like, they'll say, I love you real quick. They'll, quickly, get you tied in. And after that, then it's the devalue stage. Now, the devalue stage can happen fairly quickly, or it can take months, it could take years, it can last years. I know people who were married for like 10, 20, 30 years, and the devalue lasted like half of that time or more. I know from experience, I've had devalue cycles that have lasted 2 to 3 to 5 years. And then at the end of it all, boom, you get a discard. So today I want to talk about the 10 kinds of devalues, or the 10 ways that your narc can actually start devaluing you. And pay attention, because you may be with somebody and you got questions, they acting iffy. If you can check off more than, I would say, like 4 to 5 of these, then yeah, they're definitely devaluing you. They're definitely getting you set up to get tossed out. You don't deserve that. Okay, so the first step, or the first way that they devalue you, remember, devalue is when you are bringing down somebody's worth. You're starting to beat them down, right? So the first way they devalue, that I've noticed from my experience and from others, is that they start putting everything else first in front of your relationship. That means the kids, the job, the career, everything else comes first. Now, as a man speaking to fellow men who may have experienced that, you may notice that your woman is starting to, be more focused on spending time with her friends, spending more time, outside. There's nothing wrong with sacrificing a little bit right now. If you're building a business, or, if your lady is like pursuing a degree or something, let's be very careful. Let's not confuse someone sacrificing some temporary comforts for a long-range goal, right? Provided you two are both on the same page. Now, ladies, men can do that too, right? They'll put their boys in front of you. They'll put their jobs, their career, spending as least amount of time with you as they can, or they're saddling you with all of the housework, right? They come home and they're just like, whatever, I don't want to hear it. That's devaluing. Same thing with women. Drop my glasses. Same thing with women. Next thing you know, they're putting all the kids, the homework, everything on the man, and they're off doing their own thing. And I've seen that. I've experienced it, and it's like, what? Really? What? This is imbalance, and you'll feel something in your mind click, like, this doesn't feel right. Okay, I don't believe that women should only do housework and raise the kids. I don't believe that men should just be, out there hunting and gathering, and then that's it. Like, men help out in the house too, and with the kids too. Women, you can bring in a little bit of income, but if your partner, who claims to be all about you and claims to love you and everything, is putting everything else in front of you, or before you, that's a big red flag. The second one, the second way that devalue happens is if this person treats your interests like garbage, okay? Or whether it's interest, whether it's in things you do or people you hang out with or whatever. For example, you've got a barbecue, right? and your next is, there with you. You got some friends and family over, and they're just like being really snooty with these people. They're being real, I guess you could say callous, but not even callous, just like, oh, let me make this all about me. Or they're putting down the friends that you have, or they're putting down your family, or they're putting down your interests. That's a big red flag of devaluing. Understand, narcs always got to feel like they're the star of the show. They're the belle of the ball. Nobody can be better than them. No one can have more than them. No one can be happier than them. All that stuff, right? So here you are introducing them to your friends, your family, your interests, your hobbies, and they're just talking about them in a bad way. Oh, you spending a lot of money on that woodworking hobby. Oh, why your sister always look like she half asleep, like she on drugs? Why your homeboy over there? Why his shirts never match his socks? I mean, silly stuff like that, right? And in the beginning stages, it's very easy to think, oh, they, it's cool, like they're just clowning somebody, or maybe they see something I don't see. No, they're bringing down the people and things around you that you enjoy, that bring you happiness, and they're doing it so they can get a rise, so they can feel good about themselves. They're not doing it for you. They're doing it for themselves. So yes, that's another way of devaluing. Putting things down, putting people down that are close to you, or that hold a special place in your heart. The third way is trying to suck the air out of everywhere they go with you. And that's very in tune with the second part. What I mean by sucking the air out is, you roll up in a barbecue with your lady, or you roll up with your man, and all of a sudden everything's about them, right? How they're doing their career, what classes they're taking, what new interests they're doing. And you're just trying to get a word in edgewise, and they're just like, nope, it's all about me. I'm gonna be, I may even be so go ahead as to even be flirtatious, right? Or I may be so bold as to be like super insulting to everybody. But at the end of the day, it's about me. I had one experience in which I went to a meetup for a hobby that I'm a part of, and my next at the time said, well, you know what? I should have been going there with you. And I knew at the beginning, this was like early in the relationship, and I was just like, yeah, but I didn't want you to come with me. I wanted to do my own thing, because you kind of make it all about you. Oh, how could you say that? This and that. Gaslighting and all that. Red flag right there. Okay? If you're going somewhere with someone, with your partner or a family member, whatever, and they got to make it all about themselves, yeah, they're devaluing you. They're putting you down. They're trying to dim your light. It doesn't matter if you're doing, big things, or you just want to equal. They're going to try to stomp you out. They're going to snuff your light out if you let them. Please don't let them do that. Number 4, another way of devaluing you is when they put you down. Okay, this can start with friendly little side jabs, like, I see you got a little gut there, huh? You know what I mean? You think, oh, it's a little sharp. Oh, they'll start progressing from little side jabs to like things about like skin color, accent, height, weight, things like that. I was like, damn. Or they'll start making comments to your friends or to your family about their height, their weight, their skin color. And it's like, whoa, what? Really? Again, it's about making you feel bad. Okay? It's about making you feel like crap. It's about bringing you down off your high. Number 5, the way they devalue you, and this is when things get interesting, it's when they refuse to allow you to grow. What I mean by that, all right, say for instance, you have an interest in building model airplanes, right? So now you out there and you're going on YouTube, you're watching all the videos about how to build a model airplane. Now you're gonna go out and you're gonna buy some products and put the model airplane together, and you're really excited. Now you're gonna go to the next level. You're gonna go to a convention. You're gonna meet with some fellow modelers and get some tips. You may even start your own YouTube channel. All of a sudden they're just like, they're not supporting. Oh really? That you still in that hobby? Word. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice little hobby you got going on. I enjoy it. Be very careful if someone is getting on your back about self-improvement and self-help, right? I'm big on self-improvement. I'm big on self-help. I've been reading self-improvement books for almost 2 decades now. And one of the things I ran into with my narcissistic ex was, why are you reading these books? It's just common sense. Don't you know what's in these books already? Why does someone have to tell you this? It's like, yeah, I enjoy reading Tony Robbins or Mel Robbins or, Dale Carnegie or whatever. There are things in here that I may not have clicked or understood before, but I'm going to apply them now. No. You don't need that. You don't need those books. You got this. You can figure this out. Again, when your partner is not encouraging you to grow, whether it's learning new hobbies, learning new skills, changing a career, self-help or whatever, I guarantee you there's an ulterior motive. It's not about that they're looking out for your best interest, because any person who's going to stifle your growth wants to promote your death. I'll say that again. If they are not promoting your growth, they are promoting your death. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and eventually physically. Facts. That's all it is. Number 6, the sixth way they devalue is sabotaging your plans. That goes in line with growth. So, say for instance, you're saving for a car. A narcissistic person is going to ignore the boundaries and be in your ear talking about, yeah, we got a car, but you know what? You working. Don't worry about it. You know what? Let's go take that vacation in Disneyland. Come on, you earned it. Yeah, but I just need this $2,000 so I can put this down payment on the car. I need to save it up. Boom. I promise you, as soon as I get this car, I can do DoorDash, I can do Uber, I can do all this stuff so we can have money for 3 trips. Nah, let's do that. Let's do that another time. Come on. Right? And depending on the level of narcissism or the type of narcissistic individual you're dealing with, you could deal with either threats like, you better not use that money for that car, you better use it for this Disneyland trip because I'm fiending to go and you're not about to change up on me. Or you could deal with the little sweet cajole. Oh, come on, baby, come on. Money comes and goes, experiences don't. Let's do this Disneyland trip. We'll do the car some other time. Next thing you know, 2 years later, you still don't have a car. And you had to open up a credit card to go to Disneyland. It happens. And that's how they devalue you. If you have plans, if you're trying to go forward in your career, you're trying to do things financially, they're going to be in your ear. Nah, don't do that. Don't do it. Nah, that's not going to work out. Nah, I don't think so. I had the opportunity to change careers with a lucrative company. It was starting out, and my narcissistic ex was like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not going anywhere. No. So then I would stop. Then I would come back and I would be talking to the business. I'd be like, yeah, I could do this and that. She would find out. She'd be like, no, no, no. Don't deal with it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, it didn't work out because I made certain decisions to appease that person. And I lost out on a good sizable amount of money because of that. Now, because I'm free of that individual, and I've been free of that individual for a while, I can do whatever the heck I want. I can pursue any career I want. I can do anything I want. And that's where my mindset is. But again, looking back, looking at my journals, looking at my, just interactions, text messages, things like that from the past with this individual, I was like, holy cow. This person was literally in my ear sabotaging me. Literally in my ear telling me, you know what? It ain't gonna work out. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If your partner is doing that to you, they're not encouraging you, which is in line with growth. They're not encouraging you to stick with your plans. They're not for you. Gentlemen, if your woman is not encouraging you to get off your rear end and go for it, she ain't the one for you. Now, yes, you should have your own internal motivation that should be punching through. But if she's not fanning the flames of your fire, she got to go. Period. I wish I would have listened to that piece of advice for myself like years ago, and I didn't. But that's okay. I had to learn some lessons the hard way. Now, with these lessons I learned, hopefully I can help somebody else out there. Ladies, if your man is not encouraging you, not fanning your flames to be the best and most you can be, he's not encouraging your plans. If you're out here trying to plan to get a bigger property, a bigger house or whatever, and he's constantly trying to sabotage that, he not for you, boo. He got to go. Period. Just based on that alone. Again, if they are not respecting your plans, if they're not respecting your growth, if they're not respecting the things that interest you, that you enjoy, that make you be you, they got to go. Simple. The seventh way they devalue you is they will lie and manipulate you. Narcissists lie about everything. They lie about big things. They lie about small things. Now, listen. Let me take a step back. Everybody in this planet has lied or fibbed or told half a story or, massaged some facts. Ain't nobody out here is saying to themselves, like, I've never told a lie. If they are telling you that, they're lying. Okay? However, the narcissistic individual, this is all they do. Everything they tell you, every story they share is designed to get something from you, whether it's reactions, sympathy, money, praise, resentment, anger. It's to get something from you. So I'll give an example. When I was with my narcissistic ex and we would be out, whether it was shopping, we're hanging with friends, whatever, I would hear her tell these fantastic stories. And I was just like, that didn't really happen. That's not how it really went down. It wasn't all that crazy. But she would say it to get a reaction from whoever was listening. When we would interact, talking about our day, talking about our jobs, whatever, she would tell me these wild, fantastic stories. Even when we first started dating, she would tell me these wild, fantastic stories about her education, her former career, what she used to do, this, that, and the third. And I would just sit there, like, wow, really? You used to do this? You used to do that? You graduated from where? Awesome. Man, I thought I hit the jackpot. And then next thing you know, years would go by, these stories would stay in my head. And then I would start to see actions not lining up with words. I'm like, wait a minute. Didn't you tell me you graduated from here, but you really graduated from X, Y, and Z? Or I'm finding documents inside file cabinets that really gave a clearer picture of the education history, or that really gave a clearer picture of employment history. And it's like, what? You never worked for such and such? You never really did such and such? And then I look back and I'm like, holy cow, she told me this story, she told me that story, this year, that year. And it was all for a reaction: admiration, praise, in more intense loyalty, attention, whatever. When you're a narcissistic individual, your partner is opening their mouth, guaranteed they're telling you something to get a reaction out of you. That's all. Or to get you to do something for them, or to not hold them to a consequence, or to agree with them. There's also another term for this called gaslighting, which I'll go into in another video. And there's, again, remember, this research is out there. There's information out there everywhere you go. Okay? Everywhere you go on YouTube, on the internet, you can find lots of information about all these things that I'm telling you. So that's the seventh way that they're devaluing you, by lying to you, manipulating you. Okay? I'll give another example. I answered a Hoover from a narcissistic ex. The love bomb phase starts up again. By this time, I'm aware of what's happening, and I'm trying to block out of my mind, like, well, maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Next thing you know, within a week or two, I'm catching her in lies. And I'm like, wow. Really? You couldn't honestly tell me this and that? Holy cow. It sucks. It hurts. But that's the devalue right there. So, moving on. The eighth way to devalue, which is very in line with the seventh way, is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. They will say they stand for certain ideals and they really don't. They will say that they are about, fidelity, loyalty, family, and then they're really not. They just tell you these things in order to get you roped in to line up with them. And then when the time comes to show their hand of the cards, or for them to actually step up to these ideals and apply them, they won't do it. Simple. They won't. They feel like it doesn't apply to them, or they can, go on with their lives. A narcissistic ex will tell you, or narcissist will tell you, oh, I'm all about family. I'm big on that. I'm so grateful I found you. You big on family too? Word? Let's get it. And next thing you know, they're out here behind your back cheating. They're out here behind your back talking crap about you, or flirting with friends, or, having emotional interludes with other people. Or they'll say in business, oh, I'm always going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I'm going to always let you know how much income we're really making. And they're skimming off the top. It's very close to lying, okay? And you got to understand, that's hypocrisy. They'll say that they believe one thing and act another. They don't care about you. They don't care how that's going to make you feel. If and when you do find out, it is what it is to them. The ninth way they devalue you is something called triangulation. Triangulation is when you pit somebody against somebody else, or you pit somebody against something else, right? I'll give an example. Triangulation, pit, I'll give him a name, Doug versus the prospect of being alone. So what does that mean? Someone who's always threatening to leave you and then joking about it. That's triangulation. They're saying, you know what? There's somebody else in the wings. Ha ha ha. Better act right. That's not right. Or they'll dump you, get with somebody else, and then still try to be friends with you and still try to throw those jabs like, yo, this lady, man, she's so awesome. She does this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, they dumped you. They left you in the sand. And they're talking about the new person they with. Glowing terms. My kids are always looking for them. Our kids are always looking for them. They're so awesome. And it's like, are you kidding me? You want me to compete with this person? You want me to get angry with this person? You want me to engage in mental tug of war with this person over you? Really? They can even triangulate you against versus their career, their time. Like, they'll make, remember this ties in with the first one, they make everything else more important than you. So now they're making you feel like you have to fight for their attention, for their love, for their respect, for their commitment. And I'm here to tell you, you ain't got to do that. If they're going to joke around and say, oh, I feel like leaving, or they're going to drop that bomb on you when whatever argument you're in does not warrant that, or if they're going to pitch you against a coworker in the office by trying to make you jealous, or, you know, tell you things like, oh yeah, your boy was sliding in my DMs. He was commenting on my pictures every day. I just thought you should know. That's another example of triangulation. Now they got you mistrusting your friend. Like, if they're going to do that, they're devaluing you. You know why? Because they're trying to bring drama and chaos to your life. When you're in a relationship with a real, like, you know, a solid person, a solid woman, solid man, listen, we don't have time to be having you get jealous of somebody else snatching us away from you. Period. You should not accept that from your man. You should not accept that from your woman. If they out here trying to make you jealous, feeling like at any moment I could slip away because this, that, and the third, dump them. Drop them like a hot potato. Because that's not right. You don't need drama in your life. You don't need to be triangulated. You don't need to be competing for somebody's attention, affection, love, and respect. This is not the Hunger Games. No, 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 no. Know your worth. You're worth more than that. Okay? You don't deserve to have someone trying to make you fight for them. Get out of here. And then the last way that they value you, which is the most painful way, is they just cheat. They'll cheat on you. And it doesn't have to be physical. A lot of times it progresses to physical. And don't think that just by them dumping you on a Wednesday and them hopping into bed with somebody on Thursday, it's not like, well, technically we're broken up, so we're not cheating. No, that's pretty heartless, okay? And then especially to tell you like, oh wow, I fell for this person. I didn't expect to fall for them so quick. Oh my God, I'm in love. Really? Or they carry on emotional affairs behind your back. Mental affairs, physical affairs. Cheat, 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 lie, lie, lie. Go out, oh, I'm working late, I'm doing this project, and they out testing mattress springs out with Carol from marketing, or Billy from freaking accounts payable. Come back home to you, wiping the mouth, talking about, oh yeah, baby. Couldn't wait to come home to you. Thought about you all day. I'm sure they did. Okay? You don't deserve that. You don't deserve somebody, and I'm talking to men and women, you don't deserve somebody cheating on you or holding emotional affairs or talking to people behind your back and bringing that bad juju to you. You don't deserve that. Know your worth. You deserve someone who's going to be committed, who's going to be faithful, thick and thin. I'm not going to be out here giving you a reason to think like, oh man, is she cheating? Is he cheating? Is he texting somebody? So, that being said, those are the 10 ways that a devalue can happen in a relationship, or devaluing can be displayed. Again, if you're seeing a lot of these things, or you can relate to a lot of these things, you're with a narc. And you got to get out of that relationship, because it's going to kill you. Trust me, it's never going to get better. They're not going to get better. I've seen this. I've seen narcs go from like, personal experience, they'll get old and still act that way. They'll still lie, they'll still manipulate, they'll still try to make you, out to be the bad one. They'll still try to triangulate you. They'll do it. Leave them alone. Run. Get them out your life. Get them out your hair. You're worth more than that. You are worthy of love, honesty, commitment. You're worthy of a stress-free relationship. Drama-free. I'm not talking about life drama. You can get with somebody and then somebody gets sick. Somebody gets cancer, God forbid. Somebody gets the Rona. Somebody gets a job loss. Somebody gets into a car accident. Those things happen, but those are external. I'm talking about internal drama. Someone bringing to you drama and making your relationship stressed out because they're devaluing you by what they're saying and doing to you. You don't deserve that. You deserve the very best in relationships. And as I always say, in life, you can either go through it or you can grow through it. And I hope this video helps you to grow through it. Take care, y'all.